this car is mainly about the engine. That's what it's all about. 115 kilowatts from a 1.6 liter engine. You're gonna be asking, well, like, naturally aspirated, how is that done? So basically, it's an overly squared engine, which means the ratio between the bore and the stroke, the bore is greater than the stroke. So if you have a ratio of bore to stroke, there's a greater bore measurement than stroke. That allows you to achieve greater engine RPMs, keeping piston speeds relatively low. So in order to get high revs, if you keep the piston speeds a bit low, then it allows you to rev higher and make more power. There are a few disadvantages with that. When you have an overly squared engine, when the fuel and air tumble into the cylinder, it doesn't allow them to mix really nicely. But so you lose a bit of efficiency there, but you gain a lot in power. So this car revs still about 8,000 or 8,100 RPM, which is quite high. And in this kind of car, which is a normal 4-door, back in the day was a normal practical family car, it's still quite spacious. Does suffer from a few drawbacks. The suspension is quite hard in this car. You feel the bumps in the road through the steering. This particular car comes with the 5-speed. The later generation did come with a 6-speed gearbox, which allowed for greater fuel efficiency on the highway. But 0 to 60 and everything was still the same. 0 to 60 in this car is about 8.5 seconds or so. So not overly quick. A modern car, 1.2 liter turbocharged hatchback will probably keep up to 0 to 60, but this car is not about, it's more about go. After that it can keep going. This car top speed is about 205 kilometers an hour. Yeah, it's more about the driving experience. Driving out now, from 1 to about 3,500 RPM, it's like a normal car. Like, you don't feel, you're not pushed back into your seat. You can drive it normally. But as the moment you get past 4,000 RPM, then you know stuff's happening. Engine starts to make a more higher pitched noise with the variable valve timing, cam lifts, and then you know, yeah, it's not your regular 1.6 engine. This particular car has an aftermarket F1X exhaust. It sounds nice, but when you're driving at a constant speed, especially on the highway, there's a lot of drone, which these F1X gearboxes are known for. But when you're moving through the revs, it sounds quite nice. With a stock exhaust, you don't get so much of an exhaust sound. You get more of the engine sound, the intake sound, and that higher pitch during the higher RPMs. This car has individual throttle bodies, and if you put nice trumpets on them, the sound is really nice. Let's see if I can find one clip and stick it in the video here. With the turbocharged engine, most of the new cars, torque is available from low down, just above idle, 1,500-2,000 RPM. So in everyday driving, you feel that kick from every stop street, from every start. This car is different because it's an overly squared engine. The torque band is pushed up the rev range. I'm not 100% 100% sure, but I think peak torque in this car only comes around 6,000 RPM. That's really high. So you're not always hitting the torque, the peak torque figure. So sometimes it might feel a bit slow, but that's why you need to rev this engine out to get the power. Newer turbocharged engines, you get your power lower down. This is higher up, and it's much more engaging when the power is higher up, because each time you rev it, it's like an occasion. Like you move 3,500 RPM, slightly slows down, and then 4,000 RPM it starts kicking in and gives you an extra kick. It's really cool. And I'm behind a newer Toyota Corolla, and it just shows you how times have changed. Toyota don't really do this anymore. Performance engines from Toyota are kind of gone. The new Supra, they're taking the engine from the BMW, the B58 engine. So yeah, it's quite a shame. This engine BMW co-developed with Yamaha, who know a thing or two about high revving engines. Toyota actually still partnered up with Yamaha recently with the Lexus LFA engine, and look how that came out. So the 4AGE engine is quite interesting. Came in different variants. I'll put a link in the description for a full video of its evolution. So it started off a long time back, I think in the late 80s, and then you had the famous 16 valve. It was in a lot of the Twincam Corolla, and then in this shape you used to get the 20 valve in a silver top and a black top. The black top in the highest, the 4AGE that made the most power. Compared to the black top, it had